Hello everyone, welcome to Students Point. आज है 29 अगस्त and we are going to cover all the important questions for the day. And to get PDF of all these videos, you can follow us on Telegram by writing the channel's name Students Point. आप हमें Instagram पे भी follow कर सकते हैं by writing the username The Students Point. Let's begin, but before that, if you are finding these videos useful, don't forget to like the video and do share the video with your friends and loved ones and keep strengthening the channel with your every single interactions. Also, don't forget to press the subscribe button and the bell icon to receive the notification at the earliest and never miss any important videos. So let's begin. Let's see the question now. Everyone has to try to answer this question in the comment section. The question is, which day is observed as Women's Equality Day? These are the options. Read the options and answer it in the comment section that on which day Women's Equality Day is being observed. Next question now. First question, that is, how many participants were awarded recently in Textile Grand Channel 2019? So it is 3. 3 participants have been awarded in the channel which was organized in 2019. It was called as Textile Grand Channel. And out of these 3 participants, 2 got the award for ideas on alternative for single-use plastic bags and 1 got the award for idea on alternative for multi-use plastic bags. So basically 2 को अवार्ड दिया गया फॉर सजेस्टिंग आइडिया ऑन ऑल्टरनेटिव फॉर द यूज ऑफ सिंगल यूज प्लास्टिक बैग्स एंड 1 फॉर मल्टी यूज प्लास्टिक बैग्स एंड दे वर अवार्डेड बाय मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ टेक्सटाइल्स. द विनर्स इंक्लूडेड अवेगा ग्रीन टेक्नोलॉजीज बेस्ड इन पुणे, दृष्टि बायो सॉल्यूशंस बेस्ड इन मैसूरू एंड शक्ति नॉन वोवेन्स बेस्ड इन चेन्नई. एंड दिस चैलेंज वाज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड इन 2019 बाय मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ टेक्सटाइल्स in partnership with National Jute Board and Startup India team of Department of Promotion of Industries and Internal Trade. The aim of this event or this challenge was to bring forward innovative ideas by startups, entrepreneurs for development of cost-effective and low-weight carry bags using jute biomass, jute plant-based biopolymer, and cotton fiber. The purpose of it was to phase out plastic bags. Next question now. Chinnaiya judgment recently which was in reference is related to, so it was related to sub-classification of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. So here A is the right answer. And the case which was called as E.V. Chinnaiya case was heard by 5 judges bench of Supreme Court. In the case, Supreme Court held that allowing states to make changes unilaterally within scheduled caste would amount to tinkering with the presidential list. What is presidential list? See, it is a central list of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. It is notified by President under Article 341 and 342 of the Constitution. So, basically it is a list of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. President notify करते हैं इसे under Article 341 and 342 of the Constitution. और इसमें consent of Parliament is mandatory. President अपने आप इस लिस्ट में किसी को इंक्लूड या एक्सक्लूड नहीं कर सकते. ओनली विद द कंसेंट ऑफ पार्लियामेंट प्रेसिडेंट कैन डू सो अंडर आर्टिकल 341 एंड 342 ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. और स्टेट्स को भी ये अथॉरिटी नहीं है कि दे कैन इंक्लूड और एक्सक्लूड एनी लिस्ट इनटू एससीज और एसटीज विदाउट द कंसेंट ऑफ पार्लियामेंट. बट नाउ अ 5 judge bench of Supreme Court held that states can subclassify scheduled caste and scheduled tribes in the central list to provide preferential treatment to the weakest of the weak. तो हाल ही में सुप्रीम कोर्ट की एक 5 जजेस की एक बेंच ने ये कहा कि स्टेट्स सब क्लासीफाई कर सकते हैं द लिस्ट ऑफ शेड्यूल्ड कास्ट एंड शेड्यूल्ड ट्राइब्स बाय देयर ऑन, और वो क्लासीफाई कर सकते हैं बेस्ड ऑन हु आर वीकर एंड हु आर वीकेस्ट. बिकॉज सुप्रीम कोर्ट हैव द ओपिनियन दैट within the list of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes there are certain sections which are taking the benefits of reservation and the reservation benefits is not reaching to the bottom or the bottom of the strata, that is of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. The bench led by Justice Misra said that reservation has created inequalities within the reserved caste itself. So Supreme Court says that within scheduled caste or list of scheduled caste they are not on equal positions. It has created hierarchy within the class of scheduled caste itself, and this has given rise to caste struggle within scheduled caste themselves. And if subclassification is denied, it would defeat the right to equality by treating unequals as equals, as our constitution says that equals shall be treated equally and unequals should be treated unequally. That is to say that if a person is in disadvantaged position, state shall have the authority and shall have the responsibility to treat them especially and differentially to make them at par with those who are in advantageous position compared to them. So this was the rationale given by this 5-judge bench. However, now the problem is that even in Chinaiya case, it was a bench of 5 judges, and now in this case as well, it is a bench of 5 judges. So since both the benches have contrary opinions, while in Chinaiya case, Supreme Court held that a state shall not have the authority to alter the list of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. But now in this 5-judge bench of Supreme Court said that states जो हैं वो SCs और STs के अंदर सब क्लासिफिकेशन कर सकते हैं, भले वो किसी ST और SC कास्ट को एक्सक्लूड ना करें या इंक्लूड ना करें, लेकिन विद इन दैट कैटेगरी दे कैन ब्रिंग चेंजेस एंड दे कैन classify the different sections of scheduled caste based on their level of development, and accordingly they can proportionate or provide reservation. And now we will have the updates over it once the 7-judge bench of Supreme Court hears the matter. And please note that there was a commission called as Justice Ramchandra Raju, which in 1997 recommended subdivision of scheduled caste into 4 groups and provide them reservation accordingly. See, the commission is not suggesting to increase or decrease the reservation per se. It is only suggesting to divide the reservation within the scheduled caste proportionally according to their levels. And we will have the update later on when the 7-judge bench hear on this matter. And please note that there was a commission called as Justice Ramchandra Raju, who in 1997 recommended for subdividing the supreme scheduled caste into 4 groups. And please note that this commission did not recommended either to increase or decrease the reservation. It only recommended to subclassify scheduled caste into different groups and based on their levels. And one of you named Aswini, I think you have not checked your mail. I have already sent you the link of Telegram group to join the group, but you have not checked your mail. Please check your mail and join the group at the earliest and take all your tests. And last day when we have started the initiative to enroll 5 aspirants into this test series who are having some financial reasons or financial issues, we have already sent the link for last month, but this month as well we have sent the link. But 2 of you, one is from Jammu and Kashmir and another is from Arunachal Pradesh. I think you guys have not checked your mail. Do check your mail at the earliest and complete your test at the quickest, because the time is running out and you have to take the next month's test as well. So do it hurry before the next test starts. Next question now. Prime Minister of Japan Shinzo Abe resigned due to his illness because of, so he was suffering from ulcerative colitis. So here C is the right answer. This is an inflammatory bowel disease that causes long-lasting inflammation and ulcers in the digestive tract. Shinzo Abe is the longest serving Prime Minister in the history of Japan. He served from 2006 to 2007 and also from 2012 to 2020. He was the first Japanese Prime Minister to attend India's Republic Day as chief guest. He introduced Abenomics. What is Abenomics? This includes policies that aims at increasing money supply in the country, enacting reforms and boosting government spending. Next question now. Consider the following statements about Great Andamanis. The Great Andamanis are one of the 5 particularly vulnerable tribal groups that reside in Andaman's archipelago. This statement is correct. What are particularly vulnerable tribal groups? See, these are the sub-classification of tribal groups which are less developed, and this classification was suggested by Debar Commission. The Great Andamanis speak Jeru among themselves. This is also correct. So this is the language which they use among themselves. And their number is not even 100. Their number is less than 80. So here both of the statements are correct. So C is the right answer. And 5 particularly vulnerable tribal groups that reside in Andamans include Great Andamanis, Jarawas, Onges, Sompens and North Sentinelese. I repeat these names once again, very important to remember. Great Andamanis, Jarawas, Onges, Sompens and North Sentinelese. These were news because 5 members of the Great Andamanese tribe have been tested positive for COVID-19. Next question now. Which university has become the first in the country to set up a space innovation incubation center with ISRO? So it is Veer Surendra Sai University of Technology. So here D is the right answer. The university is based in Odisha's Sambalpur district and it became the first university to do so. Next question now. But before that, let's have the news of that question. The Bureau of Police Research and Development is celebrating its Golden Jubilee anniversary on 28th of August 2020. Now see, there are two ways of studying current affairs. The first one is that मैंने ये इसी से एक क्वेश्चन बना दिया होता कि ब्यूरो ऑफ पुलिस रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट कौन सी एनिवर्सरी सेलिब्रेट करने जा रही है. आई वुड हैव मेड अ क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम दिस न्यूज़ इटसेल्फ दैट ब्यूरो ऑफ पुलिस रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट is going to celebrate its which anniversary. Either it is, the option would have been Golden Jubilee, Silver Jubilee and others. While the another way of reading and studying current affairs is to first having the knowledge of the topic which was in news, thereafter having the news that what was the news. I hope you are getting what I am saying. So these are the way of studying newspaper. The second way is more preferable. Why? Because it will make the series more relevant for the aspirants of all examinations. So irrespective of the examinations you are preparing, the series will be relevant because the way I am preparing this series is going to be useful for everyone. For instance, this fact is going to be useful for the aspirants of SSCs and railways. At the same time, more details about this body will be helpful for the aspirants of PCS and UPSC. So I hope you are getting it. So let's have the news. The Bureau of Police and Research Development is celebrating its Golden Jubilee. Now we are going to have details about it. It was raised on 28th of August 1980 through a resolution of Ministry of Defence. No, this statement is wrong because the body was raised on 28th of August in the year of 1970 through a resolution of Ministry of Home Affairs, not of Ministry of Defence. So here two facts are wrong. So first is wrong. It aims to promote excellence in policing, promote a speedy and systematic study of police problems, apply science and technology in the method and techniques of by the police. This is correct. So here option A is correct. And the bureau was initially started with two divisions, which were Research, Publication and Statistics Division. The second one was Development Division. And in 1973, one more division was added, which was Training Division. It was added on the recommendation of Gold Committee. See, you must be prepared for any type of questions from that topic. You should not be expecting only question that this type of questions will be asked from this topic. You should also be prepared and would be expecting questions from these explanations portions as well. For instance, you might expect a question like Gore Committee is related to what? So you should be aware that this committee has recommended for the addition of Training Division in this department. And in 1995, Correctional Division was also started to study the issues of prison and prison reforms. In 2008, National Police Mission was added and Development Division was restructured as Modernization Division. And now with the raising of a new unit called as Central Academy for Police Training at Bhopal, which will be specialized as Center of Excellence for Police and Correctional Administration. This agency will have 6 outlined units. Next question now. Who became the youngest author to win International Booker Prize? So it is Marike Lucas. So yes, C is the right answer. He won the prize for his debut novel, The Discomfort of Evening. The author is to share prize along with books translator Michael Hutchinson. Let's have some brief idea about International Booker Prize. It is an international literary award. It was hosted in United Kingdom and the award is being presented since 2005 every 2 years. But since 2016, the award is being presented annually, that is every year. The prize carries cash of 64,000 US dollar or 50,000 pounds. Next question now. Which state is to set up India's first international women's trade center? So it is Kerala. Kerala government is going to do so. So here B is the right answer. It will provide a safe place away from home to start a business, expand and get their products marketed globally. The center has been established under Green Park Initiative of Kerala, and this Green Park Initiative was established in the year of 2013 by Kerala government. It focuses on gender equality and empowerment in the state. And if you have not liked the video yet, do like it and do share the video with your friends and loved ones. Next question now. In which of the following state a rare fish called mahseer was sighted and fished out? So it was sighted and fished out in Andhra Pradesh. So here D is the right answer. It was a rare fish called mahseer. Its scientific name is Tor, and it was sighted and fished out from upper part of Silleru River by a team of researchers from Department of Zoology in Andhra University. And this is how this fish looks like. And I hope you find the video useful. Do like and do share it. Subscribe and press the bell icon. Wait for the upcoming video. Until then, stay safe and thanks for watching.